Hello Guardians, Gemini here. It seems Iron Banner managed to sneak in without a mention from our weekly update. Oh well. So today, I will be doing an overview of this month's Iron Banner. I'll be covering what Aphrodite will be selling, including going over this month's Iron Banner weapons, Branded Lord, and the Distant Star, along with some basic strategies for this week's weapons. Let's get started. So the first thing on sale is the Iron Saga class armor, and this could be either Cloak, Bond, or a Mark, depending on your class. As usual, you'll have your choice between Intellect Discipline and Discipline Strength. Next we have the Iron Saga helmet, and the same goes here, a choice between two stat types, Intellect Discipline and Discipline Strength. As a reminder, I'm on my Hunter for this review, so keep that in mind as you may see only Hunter equipment. Next, we have the Fusion Rifle, the Branded Lord, and finally the Scout Rifle, the Distant Star. So let's begin with the Branded Lord. The roll on this Fusion Rifle is pretty good for a mid-range engagement. It's not necessarily a demigod roll, but it does have two perks that I personally like and use, which are Braced Frame and Rangefinder. These two perks will allow you to catch players from a good range and in one shot. You can also use Perfect Balance as a substitute since using Braced Frame will reduce your magazine size. Just remember that this weapon is meant to be used at close to mid-range, so be cognizant of the map you're playing in when using this. Now we move on to the Distant Star. This one has some pretty good perks. Stock sights are the Iron Red Dot sights, Iron Warrior sights, and the Iron Range scope. Now, you can call this a demigod roll only because of the perks it comes with, which are Perfect Balance for moderate increase in stability, either high caliber rounds for staggering your opponents, or full auto for increase in rate of fire, and finally your choice of Hidden Hand to help with target acquisition, or Icarus to improve accuracy of each shot fired while airborne. This sounds great for Warlocks here. By the way, the Iron Banner game type this month is Supremacy, so this game type is interesting due to the weapon types being sold this week. These are very good weapons to have in your arsenal. They're versatile weapons to be used between PvP and PvE. The Distant Star's fast rate of fire and moderate impact make this a great weapon to substitute Burning Eye and even the Jade Rabbit, depending on the perks of course. Along with the perks that Aphrodite is selling, it's a must-have for any player that wants to engage his or her opponent in PvP. Not as quick aiming like hand cannons and auto rifles, yet it has great impact and rate of fire for long-range skirmish matches and tactical plays. You'll definitely want to pace yourself when using this in certain Crucible game types and maps, and being that this week's Iron Banner game mode is Supremacy, the perks offered will give you an advantage in long-range and wide-open maps. That's a reliable Crucible weapon I'd recommend for long-range engagement. You shouldn't have much trouble getting headshots with this Scout Rifle. Now the Branded Lord is a stable fusion rifle. It's fast charging, and because of this week's perks being offered, makes this a very stable special weapon to be used. The fact that you have a choice between Braced Frame and Perfect Balance gives you the option to determine if you'll want to depend on your special or primary to give you the advantage, considering the map you're playing in of course. Also, Braced Frame will reduce your magazine size, so being able to get quick one-shot kills with this fusion rifle should make up for the lack of ammo in magazine. As usual, this was just an overview on this week's Iron Banner loot, along with a basic strategy run on weapons sold by Aphrodite. You can use any weapon and perk of your choosing and get a high KD at the end of every match, but I hope this can help any player having trouble deciding on a weapon type or playstyle to give them an edge. That about wraps up my review for this June's Iron Banner. If you have any suggestions or have any thoughts you want to share about this week's Iron Banner, leave a comment below. If you like the content and want to help me out, please like this video and subscribe. And if you want to see more content on this channel and want to be notified of a new video, hit the bell beside the button. As always, until next time Guardians, good gaming.